They're the only mammals to lay eggs, with a slight chance of scattered lawn gnomes. But the internet is forever. Sharks have to continue to move forward, or they'll drown. Well, he was all up in my face. Well, it was definitely better than the gorilla in the cake. You do realise that that's French for pencil neck. I reckon herding cattle ain't for city folk. It's a unique and logic-defying amalgam of winter and summer, and perhaps Buford truly is amazing. You know, mummies have their brains pulled out with their nose. Look, for the last time, I give up. I was weak. That man isn't wearing any clothes. It does absolutely nothing. Well, actually, because she's a tire-spinning, gear-grinding, clutch-burning, backfiring, paint-trading, redlining, overheating, throttle-stomping, truck-driving girl. It's a simple postmodern fusion of origami and pop-up. That's creepy on so many levels. Again, creepy on so many levels. This could be a problem. Well, I hope that's not going to be an issue. May we take that as a yes? Well, don't just stand there. Kiss her! Fun never falls too far from the treehouse. And perhaps the greatest pirate story ever told. No, not taking any chances. Still not looking. You know, gladiators were Roman, and that is why I will never wear suspenders in public. Good catch, Jeremy. And with handsome movie actor Vance Ward. He seems much faster on TV, especially if it's a caveman. Yes, it usually takes us at least a montage. I hear there's a new version of Jane Eyre in the offing. What did I miss? Wait for it. She's on a roll. That was completely out of character. Actually, you'd be 88.5. I don't know why we didn't build it here in the first place. You might consider bathing first. When he was younger, he did a bunch of stuff. I have absolutely no idea. Definitely the giant floating baby head. Platypus monsters are the only monsters to lay eggs, especially a giant fridge. A hero is a hero, but everybody loves a great villain. You know, in retrospect, I question the inclusion of a self-destruct button in the first place. Candace, we are just kids. Perhaps that's where he disappears to every day. But that's another story. They say fine, but not without them. No. It found us. Well, if such a creature did exist, I believe its habitat and safety would be all of our responsibility to look after and protect. Well, either that or everything else in the universe just got bigger. Well, you know what they say. If you love something, set it free. The cartilaginous fibers from the bovine patella structure that gelatin's extracted from gives it that fun, bouncy quality. I'll never understand fashion. Well, we were all watching it, and quantum theory states that the mere observation of an experiment changes its outcome. Ah, the public is fickle. That's not just any bird. That's a rare whale song-singing, double-breasted angle hooper, the natural enemy of the platypus in the wild. Apparently, do what we did. Well, it occurs to me that perhaps not all of the modifications I made are technically street legal. That's no cloud. That's a space station. Please. And for the ladies. Brrr. We don't, however, have a licorice dispenser. That was a nice touch. Check. Well, I suppose we could call that the home version. You're not very street. I think he can take care of himself. Yep, had to be done. Perhaps the problem is not that the house is too small, but that we're too big. She's ship-shape and Bristol fashion. What does yar mean? Yes, I am. Well, yes, it's short for... Oh, here it is. So why is he wearing a tutu? Okay, well... At least we know she mellows with age. Some other time, perhaps. He's doing a special appearance on a music video clip show. Her car control has gotten a lot better. So... how about that airline food? Hey, where's Perry? Yes, on the alligator. Oh, heavens no. Slushy dogs never get any better. This is exactly why they took that doll off the market. If it's all the same with you, Father, we're going to build the machine. Well, it looks like my work here is done. Well, if you reverse engineer the human heart, you're bound to find love at its core. Yes, love and gross, smushy red stuff. Actually, I think ventricles is already included in gross, squishy red stuff. Perhaps the lost city of Atlantis wanted to stay lost. Take a look at this morning's paper. No, this one down here. They say the step you're about to take is the beginning of your greatest adventure yet. Just teeing up the song. Hop to the finish and don't look back. It's over 167 feet high. It's also tremendously popular with Daredevil. Actually, and thus the universe is balanced. Once they've replaced more than 51% of all the humans, they can assume control of the Earth for their own nefarious purposes. So do I. Tell Uncle Angus and Aunt Maura thanks for the candy. We're over it. Give up. Give up. The day may come when we'll give up on fruitless searches after a mere 11 minutes, but that day is not today. The day may come when our favorite reptile may be lost from our memories and his enduring love of mushrooms forgotten. But that day is not today. Today we search. We will search for him in the streets. We will search for him in the trenches. We will search for him in the alleys and the mini-malls and the cul-de-sacs of this fair land. We'll search for him in the multi-level car parks and municipal recreational facilities. And we happy few, we small band of brothers and girl from across the street, we shall not cease till he is found. Cowgirls and cowpokes.
Wait a minute! What's going on out there?
Candace?
Better not be...
All right, cowboys and cowgirls, it's time to get along, little doggy. Or even a short little doggy. I'm here all week. Try the veal.
You were...
Hello. Entire lower half of amazing superhero here. I guess there's no glory in thighs. Let's never do that again. Just normal mediocre kid stuff. Magma. Hello? Room service? No worries, bro. We're just gonna hot dog this honker past the boneyard to the sand. Yes, I did. Play Aiken? Konnichiwa, steichi no tomodachi desu? Vanessa? Flooding it. Well, sometimes if you love somebody, you have to meet them halfway. She went off with someone else, and we believe in you. Always. Actually, what I'd love to do is direct. Well, it is Candace's dream. Often the most fun can be found in your own backyard. You don't even need to say it. Phineas, I know what we're going to do today. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, technically, we didn't try all terrain. We're there. That was a mistake. Agreed. I have no idea. C'est fromage? Oh, I'd never do that. What assurance would we have that everyone else would also break into song and do the same thing? Fair enough. I'm in. Or you could say seize the day was English, carpe diem. And she seems to have acquired an upper-class Drusselstinian speech pattern. When we get our own place, it'll be like this every day. Someplace nice, I hope. Totally. A platypus would have put it over the edge. Sorry, Addison. I'd like to go to that. I believe we're waiting for Rover to put the molecular separator down. Yes. Yes, it does. He makes history come alive. Frankenstein's brain. Well, photosynthesis will start creating oxygen, and then eventually an atmosphere. Our bovine friends will be fine. And by the way, nice use of the accordion arm. Yes. Yes, it does. And the tallest. And the heaviest. I still can't believe it fit in his truck. Does anyone else want to be king of the world? It's probably best not to question. Yes. Yes, it is. Well, never say never. Happy birthday.
Bartholomew.
Well, he did pee on the couch. Well, you can, but it would just be Whoa, deja vu-ish. Well, we've had a lot of great days, but we only have one Perry. Time to change the batteries on the Tiger excluder. Skiddly Whiffers is a cruel mistress, cold and unforgiving. As long as my team will have me, curse and all. No, it's broken. Sometimes you just miss. Actually, lads, I'm not a Brit or a Yank. I'm just Ferb. What was the topic of his lecture again? The probability of a humanoid vegetable hybrid is exceedingly remote. It sounds like a vampire to me. Plus, there was that small matter of circumnavigating the globe. Well, for today. Actually, those are stocks. A pillory forces the wearer to remain upright, exposing him to poking and prodding from passers-by. Our dad sells antiques. Every family Christmas special needs a little forced drama. I guess we should wait until tomorrow before we tell them about our new language. That's a ripple dissolve. He must be having a flashback. But it is a great wall. Yeah, okay, I'm down with that. Behold, evil wizard Maleficschmerz. I hold the sword Excalibur. This mystical vorpal blade was given to me by the Lady of the Puddle. Get a good look at it. For it is the instrument of your demise. Okay, so big deal. The end's come off. The world holds many mysteries, but what seems strange to one may be commonplace to another. The fez was weird, though. I mean, we're not in Egypt. She has a rich internal life. Yes, probably while we're having a picnic. Well, wherever it landed, I hope they can handle a party of that magnitude. Just pie for me, please. Personal anti-gravity device. That would be a little rough on the old frittata. If we hadn't been able to invent something soon, I was going to scream. Do you ever notice that in a certain light Buford looks handsome? Drusselstein is a rustic Eastern European country whose primary export is dunkelberries. We're here. Actually, we just put a clip on it. Women are a mystery. Actually, the Babylonians had been defunct as a distinct culture for a millennium prior to the introduction of playing cards in India. It pays to show up on time. Well, who's up for Sprummer? Oh, looks like little Crikey grew up at the Yorkshire Athletics School for In Your Face. A magician never reveals his secrets. Perhaps next time we should buy new. Fowl? You had me at Square. Wow, they really nailed that name. Well, has he been wrong before? Well, ever since George Shaw wrote the first description of the platypus for highly skeptical European scientists in 1798, this unique creature has become synonymous with the word impossible. We know it's a little weird. Don't worry, it will be all right. We finished earlier than expected. Training nuts. Okay, what did I miss? Actually, I didn't find it all that exciting. Ping pong to the layman. Hockey Z9. Old Lang Syne literally means old long ago. but I'd rather think of New Year's as an unspoiled universe. Where ice cream is made from dairy products and turned vigorously with air, sorbet is made entirely out of fancy people. No, not really. I know. We normally do this later in the day.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Well, last we saw him, he was working on the muffler. It's like being run over by cotton candy, but less sticky. Good morning, Perry. A platypus's life is a life of leisure. Actually, ice cream sounds pretty good, and mobs rarely make good decisions. It appears as though we've been transported into some sort of intergalactic hoosegow. Well, he's no platypus, but still a lovely fellow. He really nailed you. Did you know there's one standing behind you? Shall we? That's a solution to the Gordian knot that even Alexander the Great wouldn't have come up with. Nature's little recyclers at work. Some tea with honey would help that throat. And there's crumpets in the conservatory as well. Well, I guess perhaps the universe wants some things left unphotographed, like chupacabras or group photos where everyone has their eyes open. I just remembered there's something I need to do. You two go. Or Flazer, for short. I'm filled with remorse that we haven't, of course, even thought of building an obstacle course. That is a plan I can clearly endorse. Not them, just little British sci-fi technology. All set, just
Great,
as
all
soon as
set.
I lock down the power assignments and reverse polarity. Oh, this is going to be sweet. That's strange. I was convinced that he was an anthropomorphic platypus. What with a beaver tail and all. Guess they knew a T-Rex's weakness is also its Achilles heel. Chaparral? Seriously? That's it? A soft fire plug? Oh yeah, okay. Daffodil. Third date. Welcome to Ferbland. Yes, but the universe is constantly expanding. Then what is it expanding into? Ooh. Okay, now my mind is blown. I've got a bottle cap and a brass nail. Personally, I'm looking forward to cheese that comes in aerosol cans. Or skennis, for short. Actually, today I'm not. Ouch. Safe at home. What? I'm expressing how I feel through music. I sure hope this cold weather isn't affecting Mum and Dad's cave adventures. Ta-da! And the other one had a false moustache. All right. I'll flabber him, a blah, 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 blah. What? 2 words. Travel montage. We got sniped. How about this? Klimpaloon doesn't belong to us. He belongs to the A. In the UK, they call that a foon. Or the sublyric pile killerbuster with onion on marble in Salzburg, Austria. No, I guess not. And neither will your little crumb cake. No, he's on his way to Mos Eisley. No, I can see them. They're right over there. Sure, why not? I feel something. A presence I have not felt since... Perry is in trouble. No, you must get that disc to the rebels. We cannot risk our mission. I found this, the Sithinator, and I've modified it so I can create an army of Sith warriors. Join me on the dark side, brother. The dark side is my home now. If you will not join me, then I must destroy you. Now you will join me. Sometimes if you're lost, it's best to just go along for the ride. And of course, where's Perry? Well, we can't see into the capsule, but your second molar has a cavity. And it looks like Mrs. Garcia Shapiro is making craplock tortillas. Couldn't be. That Phineas had 4 white stripes on his shirt, and you only have 3. She went intravenous right between us. Perhaps our rubberized skin might be acting as an insulator. I'm petrified beyond all capacity for rational thought. No, you and Isabella will make it. Yes, everyone seems to be noticeably lab coat free. Any pet can fetch a stick. Well, I usually only say 1 line per day. Please, Candace, you're being dramatic. Get in the booth. Great physics department. Norway. It's not a wizard school. Well, there is some wizarding. You know, you can't force these things. So, tri-state state, huh? Good choice. Can we drop you anywhere? Seriously? Hugs are a healthy expression of affection between friends. What's a tiger? Or at least orange-related pun? I hope that doesn't mean 6 more weeks of Nullville. Well, he was all up in my face. Well, I usually only say 1 line per day.